Are we ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Am I ready? I'm not really ready. Fuck! Okay. Full disclosure, that was entirely unnecessary. There was literally no point to any of what I just did for the last 25 seconds. You're welcome. I don't know. Sometimes because when I start a video, I'm like, what do I say? How do I, because I feel weird just being like, oh, hey guys, what is going on? It's good. You know how like everybody else does. And it's like, sometimes it's fine. And sometimes it happens. And sometimes it just comes out. But also sometimes I get really in my head about it. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do that. And so, but I'm like, I'm not going to also just sit here and agonize about whether or not I'm actually what I'm going to do. So I just start the video. And then I do like weird stuff. And then now we're here and it's fine. So with that in mind, hello. Welcome to the video. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for sticking around. Like if you're one of my, if you subscribe for the Deftones stuff, I recognize that it's been a little bit famine for you guys lately. As I've been just captivated by this Japanese metal stuff that we've been taking a look at on the channel. It's been a lot of fun. But I think what we're doing today is something of a palate cleanser because I have something planned for the whole like Japanese thing. So like most of my attention is going to be on that until that project kind of comes to fruition, like hopefully in the next 2 weeks or so. And then I'm not sure like where we'll go after that, but we'll see. And believe me, I haven't forgotten about Deftones. I've been thinking about what I want to do specifically for the Deftones, for my Deftones audience, for the Deftones stuff, because you guys were a huge part of like the beginning of the channel. So definitely haven't forgotten you. Definitely don't want to leave you in the whatever, in the dust. That's not happening. What is happening is that I'm just absolutely captivated by the Japanese music. So it's legitimately just, I like that a lot right now. So that's it. There's no other excuse or explanation. That's where we are. That's what we're doing. But I want to get back into Deftones because I miss Gino. I miss him. I do. I miss him. And I have so we have something that's been requested quite a bit. Change in the House of Flies. So we have the official music video loaded up, but we also have the Stephen Carpenter playthrough loaded up because y'all know I like to do these double feature things. I really like the playthrough stuffs. I also like live performances and all of that. I have been toying with the idea of trying to figure out how to work live streaming like into this because I really liked what we did for the 500 subscriber special where I live streamed the entire Adrenaline album. That was a lot of fun, and I think the people who came and checked that out had a lot of fun with it too. It was just a little bit of a different format, and so yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What you guys want to do, how you like to see the content. We'll figure it out from there. Just a few other things to note. I know we're already like 3.5 minutes and I haven't started the music. It's okay. This isn't like another Gojira train wreck debacle where I spent 15 minutes meandering before I actually started the music. It won't be that. I promise. Because why? Why is that, John? Why won't it be another Gojira debacle? Well, I'm glad you asked. Voice in my head. It won't be another Gojira debacle because we have our very own editor. And his name is Joe. And I do not pay him money. I don't. He does not get money from me. I don't pay him. Okay, I want to be very clear about that. I don't pay him money. So if you would like for him to be able to feed his family, then drop him a super thanks. So super thanks serve several purposes. So one of the things that super thanks do is they pay Joe's salary because I do not pay him. I don't do that. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it's so funny to me. I don't pay Joe money. I don't pay him money. So it pays his salary. It helps with improvements across the channel. So like I know that We haven't talked about itemization yet, but I know that he's in need of some updates to his equipment and his software. So all the donations go towards things like that, towards improvements on the channel. I know I've been eyeing up some cameras to up my video game. I'm working on also like building a studio specifically for recording videos, so I'm not like on the porch one day, in the kitchen another day, and like just like disappeared into the abyss on another. Okay, I might have lied about the whole debacle thing. So that's number one. That's super thanks to help Joe out so he can feed his family. Number two, super thanks. Exponentially boost the signal of any of the videos that I do. So if you like the Deftones stuff and you want to see more of it, well, all you have to do is understand that I, just like the Don Hertzfeldt rejected cartoons. Look, ladies and gentlemen, this is real-time footage of me. This is me right here. This is me. That's me. So point being, whether or not the video gets thousands of views, tens of thousands of views, 100,000 views, it doesn't matter because I can't monetize any of it. So that puts the power entirely in your hands. So if you drop some super thanks on some videos that you want to see more of, that's going to amp that signal, and it's going to say to my consumer whore mind, go do that so that you can take the money and still not pay Joe, but then also do more of the stuff. Because like the thing is, like, everything we look at on the channel, I'm in love with. And so it's not a matter of like, oh, I'm just gonna like, I don't like the stuff anymore. It's just like, it's just what I'm captivated by at the moment. And a little secret about me, I think the thing that most captivates me is money. Okay, this video is already atrocious. I'm gonna have to put a timestamp in the description for y'all, just because I've already overstayed my welcome in the beginning here. But we're going to get into this one. I don't know. If you like checked out the whole opening, the whole intro, just like, I don't know, drop something in the comments. Just be like, you are a consumer whore and I watched the whole thing. I don't know. You know, shut up. Play the music. Just immediate haunting.
I watched you change.
No. Stop it.
I looked away.
Okay. I gotta, cause I'm like, I saw, what is this video? When was this made? This looks like legitimate late 90s to me. It's like so painfully 90s. It's beautiful. And it also served as a vector to pull me out of the musical captivation so I could like talk about it a little bit. First of all, I'm pretty sure I've heard this song before. I may have mentioned at one point that my brother is a huge Deftones fan, and he's been trying to get me to listen to them for years. So invariably, I've encountered some of their stuff before, but I've never sat down with it like we do on these videos. Sorry, I'm feeling a little wordy today. I'm going to try and cut back a little bit and get more focused for y'all.
I took
Okay. I want to stop it there because there are a couple of things that stood out. First of all, the bass is really laying it down. It is interesting to hear because it's not as prominent. Like the bass isn't as prominent in this track as it has been in a lot of other of the stuff that we've listened to on the channel. But it's got this very clear rhythm articulated pattern to it that I think helps set the foundation, right, of the track. You know, and this is something that I haven't actually mentioned. I really don't think that I have. It's almost got that like jazzy walking bass line feel to it. So we'll go back a little bit and I want to dig into a little bit more. Okay, so that's really cool. So here's what happened in my mind. This change here, right? Just right there. So it's right there, just a little bit further back. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I don't know if this is intentional, but this is what I'm picking up from it. The band changes, right? It's almost like maybe there's a chord shift or a tone shift or a key signature. I think it's probably in the same key. We just change modes, but I'm not that technical. But it sounds like when you hear the change, you're used to the track going in a different direction, right? And usually the band leads and the whole song follows. But if you listen to Chino's vocals, it almost sounds like he's still in the other mode. Right? It doesn't sound like he has moved into this more. Let me see if I can pin down what it is. Hold on. So, I mean, I'm not a musicologist, so I'm not all that good at it. But it sounds like it goes from the transition lands on the root of the key, and so the root of the key is major. And major chords, it feels like it's a full major chord. It feels like there's a major third in there, and so it gives it that like almost happy, bright, colorful sound to it. But Chino's vocals, I think, because I think it goes 1 and then 6, and 6 is the natural minor of the key. Don't quote me on that. My point being that the major chord makes you feel like it's going to move in a different direction, like it wants to move in a different direction. And then Chino's vocals almost lock the song down. It like almost keeps the song from going to where it feels like it wants to go. And like I said, I don't know if that's intentional, but it feels very deliberate and purposeful and encapsulates in music what the theme of the song is. Really just expertly crafted. Also, I can't talk enough about Chino. I can't. Who sounds like him? What vocalist? What vocalist hits that resonance in your chest, man? He's special. He's just special. Voice, man, it's just so
Look away.
did I not? Okay, I didn't miss a scream that time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm left with the same sensation that I've come to, I guess, expect from Deftones at the end of a track, where there's this like an emptying out, I think, of emotion, and it leaves the listener, I mean me specifically in this instance, content, quiet, and kind of like almost in reverence, and it's tough for me to say, because this Deftones resonates with me in such a unique way that I don't know how much is like me and how much is actually intended by the artist. So. All right. Moving right along, we have Stephen Carpenter's playthrough of Change in the House of Flies. Let's dig in. Oh, that's not even him playing, huh? Also, like that haunting ethereal, it's just so classic Deftones. It's beautiful. Oh, we get the chords too? That's what's up. CGC, FAG.
I watched you change into a fly.
Is he mirroring the bass? But I was right, that is a D. It's a D major. I like their shoes, bro. That's what's up. Also that fly-ass pink guitar. It's really cool too doing these playthroughs, because it's like this is the second Stephen guitar playthrough that we've taken a look at, and the other one I mentioned about how the guitar has this like very electronic computer-ish appearance to it, and like this one does too, and it's just like so perfect for the sound that this band is able to produce. I love it, like when the aesthetics all kind of like go together to form the complete picture. That's a B, right? And that would be the sixth. So it's kind of almost, and this is interesting to me, because I don't normally dig into the more like theoretical, like music theory side of things, because I'm dumb. I don't know that stuff really at all. But I did take guitar lessons for 3 years. I played trombone for 8, and I was in jazz band for 4. So like, if we're being like super secret time, I should know way more than I do about music. I just don't, because But what I'm seeing here, D major, and then probably B minor, right? And so that would be, D would be the tonic, the root of the key, and then the B would be the natural minor. And what's interesting about this is that that's all this section is in terms of chords. So I don't know if the bass is doing something different to maybe imply a different type of like chord changes, but the back and forth from the root to the natural minor to the root to the natural minor typically isn't something you do, right? If you're going to have a chord progression, you're going to start off in a place and then you're going to come back around to that place. And typically you don't mix the major and minor. I know it's not a hard and fast rule, but the idea that your only two chords are going to be the natural major and the natural minor is a little bit strange, unless it's deliberately crafted to give the intent to give the impression that the song wants to go somewhere but keeps coming back to the start. It can't get to where it's going. It can't get to where it's going. And I think that's a really cool touch. If in fact it's actually how it was crafted. There's a G. That would be the fourth.
I look at the cross, then I look away. Give you the gun, blow me away.
I love the little piano etching on the neck there. That's cool. Oh, is that around the whole thing? Just that little piano trim? Yeah, that is pretty cool. What is that? Man, that was really cool. I really like, hold on. No, I'm not going to get snagged again. Sorry. I'll let it. Okay. So I really like, let's see if we can pull up a decent shot of it. This, yeah. So this camo just edging, I mean, I guess it's not really camo, but it kind of looks like it. Edging, and it kind of goes around the whole guitar. I think it's, so it sort of like epitomizes what makes Deftones great, in my opinion, is that it's like if you're just listening, maybe if you're like at the bar or whatever and you're not really paying attention, it might just sound to you like generic rock or metal or whatever. But when you actually take the time to sit down and listen, you start to uncover, like you start to peel back the layers, and you start to dig into all of this very nuanced and intentional musical expressions and articulations that have been kind of like embedded in this overarching sound of rock or metal. So we good? That was good, right? That was fun. I enjoyed that. So that's going to do it for the reaction portion of the video. Again, I'm going to have to put like timestamps, and Joe has his work cut out for him. So if you want Joe to be able to feed his family and not have to spend 90 hours editing my nonsense, then you could drop him super thanks and he'll get the money. Because I don't pay him. I don't. Also, a couple of links in the description, so you can go. There's a Patreon. You can go check stuff out on that over there. But I get the feeling that a lot of you don't like links and you don't really like clicking on links. So super thanks are really the way to go. Yeah, don't forget, if you like the content and you want to see more of it, subscribe to the channel and drop a comment, all that stuff. If you have suggestions, make sure you tag it at john.react so I have a way to filter through the comments for it. And that's going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I know 27 minutes. I rambled a little bit, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.